Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Interwieu, and welcome to an interview with Congressman Steve Stockman. Welcome, Mr. Stockman.
Thank you, Sarah, for having me.
Pleasure. Mr. Stockman is an American politician and member of the Republican Party who is the United States Representative for Texas's 36th Congressional District. Mr. Stockman previously served as the U.S. Representative for Texas's 9th Congressional District from 1995 to 1997, and as the U.S. Representative for Texas's 36th Congressional District from 2013 to 2015. Congressman Stockman, welcome to LEO's headquarters, and thank you for taking the time to fly all the way over from the USA and visit us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the lovely weather you gave me today. It's wonderful, and it's great being here.
So, having now reviewed LEO and visited our headquarters, what is your personal impression of our company and its objectives?
Well, I think actually meeting Dan and Atif has been a marvelous opportunity for me, and really I believe, a very bright future for this company. And in fact, I was just speaking with them and thought I was seeing a vision that they have of a compassionate company, has fun, but also likes to make people involved in business. And this is a perfect mixture, I think, of the three.
So, with your many years of experience in dealing with major companies, their founders, what's your impression of our CEO and co-founder, Dan Anderson?
Well, I think if they have a vision and a compassion, which you don't often see. In fact, that's one reason why I said I would like to be part of the team. And I speak to the fact that it's like a family, in which everybody respects each other and they have fun. If you go to the conference, I went to the one in Bali, it was a lot of fun. But at the same time, the message was good. And that's why I'm excited to see this company and to hopefully be part of it. And I hope people watching this video would also be a part of the LEO family.
And what about your thoughts on our Chief Marketing Officer and co-founder, Atif Kamran?
Atif's a very charming individual. When I first met him, I actually met him in the U.S. House cafeteria where the congressmen go to eat. And he was delightful. He came there, and real compassionate guy, and I might add, real humble too. And just a delightful guy. And anybody that's watching this video, if you get a chance to meet either one of them, I think you'll come away with the same perception as I did.
On a different note, why do you support cryptocurrencies like LEOcoin?
I was in the forefront of 3 different technologies, and still am. I'm on the science committee, which oversees the development of new technologies, and nanotubes, 3D printing, and then cryptocurrency are going to dynamically change the way we operate, the way the world is. It's going to be as big as the internet, these 3 technologies. And I think actually the company LEO to have a vision of going into cryptocurrency is a brilliant idea. I wish I could take credit for it, but it wasn't. It's probably Dan or Atif. And the change that's going to make in people's lives, the ability to transfer money, we call it the velocity of money. That's the rate at which money turns over. You're going to increase that and actually increase overall economic activity around the world. So this is an exciting platform which they're developing, and some of the other platforms they're developing are going to dovetail together. And I think it's a very visionary and brilliant idea.
And what's your thoughts on LEO's latest innovation, LEO Crowd?
Well, you know, this is what I was talking about earlier today. When you have all these different platforms and you start merging them together, you're creating synergies. And these synergies are going to make a financial boom for people that are involved with LEO. And as they develop more products, financial products, I believe that it will transform LEO into a company that's actually a financial company that will allow people to gain wealth and also help them become more wealthy themselves, but also make life easier for different businesses. You're going to see an increase in products, and I think this is an exciting company. It's a relatively new company, and for someone to get on the ground floor like this is so important.
And how do you think the American public will react to this, to LEO Crowd?
Well, I think there's still going to be some people that don't know what it is, and so it's our job, the people that are involved with LEO, to get involved and explain the proper way that it can be used. And overall, I think it'll be successful, in my opinion. And I think the hurdle we have is to exposure, to create awareness of the product. Is anything. You can have the greatest product, but if you're not aware of it, you can't take advantage of it.
So, Mr. Stockman, do you think that politicians can learn something from the LEO community model?
I believe that a lot of times we think we know it all, and particularly in cryptocurrency, I found out when I was trying to explain it to my colleagues how it works. It's impossible for us to know everything, and so it's a good thing that people in the communities go to their local officials and explain what's going on, and explain it's not nefarious at all, but it actually helps businesses and it accelerates profits. So I think any politicians that claim they know everything, they're not telling the truth.
So now, thinking about what you've learned about LEO so far, do you think that LEO is a business model whose time has now come?
Well, I was actually discussing this earlier. I think it's a great model, but I think over time, I think it's going to evolve even more. And I think as we come out with more products, you're going to see a model in which it shifts into making businesses run more efficiently. And these different products will all add to the ability for companies to be more efficient. But the great thing is it's not just going to be in one area, it's going to be global. And it's exciting to be a part of it.
Yes, we're very proud of being this international global company. Yes. All great companies are led by a dynamic senior management team. And what's your experience with LEO's senior management?
Well, you all are great. And like I said, it's a big family. It's just been a marvelous time to, now maybe you're hiding something, I don't know, but I just found everybody to be genuine and very concerned with the people around the world who wanted them help to succeed. And I think it's a win-win situation both for the individuals and for LEO.
Where do you see cryptocurrency going in the next 5 years?
I think as you see instability in the markets, and you're going to see more of that, particularly if you see the Federal Reserve in the United States interfere with the markets, either through increased interest rates or printing of money. They call it quantitative easing. You're going to see imbalances occur, and cryptocurrency can protect wealth if done right, can protect wealth and also can move assets around, which is very critical in times of great fluctuation in markets.
If someone was thinking about starting a LEO business, what would you say to them?
Well, I think they need to study and understand what it is first. With anything, you've got to be serious about what you're doing. When you make an investment, whether it be in your personal life or whether it be in a business, you should understand the products, you should understand how it works. And then you need to listen to your heart and your head and not let others pull you down. We were talking about this earlier. Crabs you can put in a basket, and every time a crab tries to crawl out of the basket, another crab pulls it down. So you have to make sure that the people surrounding you are not trying to pull you down for reasons other than, their own interests. So focus on how to succeed and then build on that.
Is there anything further that you'd like to add about LEO from what you've learned so far?
Well, I'd like for them to take time to go through the website, to read the literature, and understand what's going on. And then I also would ask one other small favor. Contact someone that's in LEO and say, hey, how do you like this? Is this helpful or what? Learn from others and then build your business upon that. So that's, I think, where you can really develop a business. It's not just trying to make it on your own, but work together as a family to succeed.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Congressman Stockman.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been a pleasure seeing you. Thank you.